Alright guys, so the first video that we're reacting to is called Dream Milk's Face Reveal. It was made by Meat Canyon, obviously you can tell from the animation. This is the first time we're going to be reacting to Meat Canyon on October Thrills. I wanted to react to this because I randomly saw it when I was scrolling for horror films to look at. Like I looked up horror films and I saw this. Meat Canyon put this in the horror film tags. Meat Canyon, you knew what you were doing. Like you knew what you were doing, bro. Anyways, let's watch this.
Hi. This is so awkward talking to the camera for the
He
first
even
time.
has a chin on point. People make
I'm
so
Clay,
much fun of
also known as Dream. You may have heard of me or not. Well,
That's
this
crazy.
is my face reveal, and this is what I look like.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm so happy to reveal my face to you, and I'm happy to be with friends and make IRL content. So thank you for watching. I probably won't show my face in future videos, just a heads up, but yep, here's my face, so thanks for watching. Thanks.
You did good, Dream. Very good.
It feels wrong not revealing my full face. I feel like I'm lying to everyone.
He made a video
Sweet
about
baby.
Dream a couple months ago.
Does baby want some milk?
Yeah, that sounds
About how
great.
he was
actually.
like
I love it.
Good here.
It was like
Latch.
some sort of caterpillar.
That's my
Caterpillar?
sweet prince.
Caterpillar.
There you go, feed up. By showing your face, you have solidified your fan base even more. What was once a name, an icon, a symbol,
Hold up.
now
This came out of
Yep,
nowhere.
here's my face.
Hold up. I was trying to say something. He made a video a couple months ago about Dream, and it was like him being like some sort of caterpillar.
So,
I was trying to pronounce
thanks
that
for
right, and then
watching.
that
Thanks.
happens.
You did good, Dream.
Nah.
Very good.
Nah.
It feels wrong not revealing my full face. I feel like I'm lying to everyone.
Shh, sweet baby. Does baby want some milk?
Yeah, that sounds great, actually. I love it.
Good here. Latch.
He looks uncomfortable doing
That's
that.
my sweet prince.
That's not right, man.
There you go, feed up.
Ew.
By showing your face.
Look at his
you have
hand. It looks like a
solidified
toe,
your
like
fan
an
base
inverted
even
toe.
more. What was once a name, an icon, a symbol, now has a soul. Your fans will adore you even more. And we can milk me for more time to come.
Bro, is that his nipple?
So
Bro.
much delicious milk for every teary-eyed fan who saw your face.
You make it sound so wrong. Like I'm manipulating millions of people who are
No.
irrationally attached to me in a deep, emotional way.
No, Dream.
Oh,
Come
I
on.
feel
Shh,
dirty.
Shh, 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 shh.
Oh,
You're not dirty.
I'm not?
You're just hungry.
Oh,
Go
you're
on,
right.
latch it back. There you go. That's my sweet little prince. There he is. My little dream. Yes, feed my little dream. Feed until your belly is nice and full. We have so much milk to give.
You know what's crazy, bro? Like, right after we're done watching that disturbing video, some nice little ad comes along and just starts playing like nothing happened. My eyes are closed right now, bro. Like I actually cannot right now. Bro, on to the next program, bro. On to the next program, bro. On to the next program. Alright guys, so the next short horror film that we are reacting to is an SFM creepypasta, and it's called 403, and it was made by D.N. Bray. Basically, if you guys don't know what an SFM creepypasta is, it's like an animated creepypasta with Valve characters, like for example Left 4 Dead, TF2, and like many other characters like Half-Life. And basically, like, people just make their own stories, making like creepy stories with these characters, and make them into their own characters. Well, that's the best way I can honestly describe it. If you guys want to see more, look it up on YouTube for yourself. Anyways, let's get into the video.
It was 4:03 in the morning, and I woke up screaming. It was my dream. In my dream, I watched everyone I ever knew or loved be killed by the creature.
Oh shoot. I'm not
It
gonna
had a
lie,
short,
some of these
fat
be scaring
body
me though.
and long, slender arms which ended with claws that looked more like swords. Its eyes were
That's
slits
some
that
nasty
glowed red in the
fingers.
darkness. And its teeth were long like horns and sharp like steak knives.
Ooh.
It looked at me before it killed them, and laughed each time before it ripped apart my loved ones with its sharp
Why?
claws.
What do you gain from that?
How had it found us?
It's a demon, bro.
It tricked me into letting it into my home by mimicking the voice of my father. It couldn't come in without permission, it told me after it ripped out my mother's heart. The dream ended with the creature laughing its evil cackle and slowly walking towards me, dragging its claws on the floor. I screamed and sat up.
That's
I was in my
horrible.
room, in my bed.
That's
Sleep
scarier than
again.
sleep paralysis. That's a whole demon, my guy.
4:03. I hear a knock at the door.
Oh.
I froze up instantly.
Tommy, I heard you screaming. Are you all right?
Don't you think
heard
she
my
would have just
mother
came
say.
in? Honestly, bro, what would I do if I was in this situation? I know that my mom would open the door. Now, if she's talking, because when these monsters like mimic people, like they mimic them in a weird way. So if my mom's talking weird, bro, I'm gonna just pray to God and try my best to go back to bed. But
What a relief. Mom's here. I'm fine, Mom. Just a bad dream.
yeah, I would say that
I
as well.
replied,
I would say that as
a
well.
relief washing over me.
Until she asks permission to come in and like keeps talking in a weird way.
Okay, honey.
That's not my mom.
I got
at
you a
that
glass
point.
of water. Do you want it?
Mom said back to me. Sure, come in, I said. As those words left my mouth, I remembered that it was September, and I had moved back into my college dorm 3 weeks ago.
Wait, is that it? That story was a little confusing. I'm not gonna lie. That story didn't really make any sense because I thought it was like gonna come in or something. Like, was he dead all along or something? That's all right. Didn't make any sense to me. Anyways, on to the next film. Alright guys, so this next film is called Close Your Eyes, and it was made by Locust Garden. And basically, it's probably gonna be like some film about a monster, and if you close your eyes it gets you. I don't know. And it says that it was an award-winning film. That's the reason why I picked this film today. I don't watch any of these films. Like I just pick them and see, like I decide for myself if it's good or not. And sometimes I might read the comments or just take a little peek at the films, like just for a couple of seconds. And yeah, it said award-winning short horror film. So my guess was that it's probably really good and scary. So anyways, without further ado, let's get into this.
Martin? Martin, what are you doing? Sleepwalking?
Nah, that's weird.
She told me if I close my eyes, she'd tell me secrets.
What type of secrets?
Said that.
Who? Honestly, I would have asked what type of secrets, because I'm a little here. I feel like he'd be trying to prank you, realistically speaking. Or trying to kill you.
You have to knock.
I don't trust your friend. I don't trust him one bit.
Close your eyes.
I don't hear anything.
Sorry. I must be dreaming.
What the Your friend is weird, bro. Oh.
Martin?
Don't act dumb now. Do not act dumb now, bro. I hate it when they make characters like act dumb. Like they just drop their IQ level in a horror movie. Make it realistic. They can die in a realistic way. They can die with them not having, like, to not be smart, if that makes sense. That probably didn't make any sense, but still. This is the type of stuff that ticks me off in horror movies, bro. Make it actually realistic, like Scream, for example. Or The Black Phone. That was a good one. Bro, your door just open. Some paranormal stuff happening. Get a weapon, bro. Someone's messing with you. It's pretty obvious. Oh my goodness. That is... I might have to cover that. Yeah, I have to cover that. I'm surprised that's allowed on YouTube. Alright. You guys want to see it for yourself? Link in the description. Goodness. S- that was actually not bad. That was good. I see why it's an award-winning short film. Um, Props to you guys. Yeah. Anyways, on to the next program. Yeah. Yeah. So the next short horror film is called Smile, and it was made by, you know, Alter. I like Alter, alright? They have some like really good short horror films, and like they're on top while there's other people at the bottom. Like there's still hidden channels that are good with horror, but Alter is one of my favorites. Like they are scary. Alright, they're good at this stuff. They know what they're doing. And Crypt TV. I haven't seen like any new Crypt TV short horror films. There probably are still like making some, but I just gotta check out the channel to see some. But anyways, yeah, it's called Smile, and the thumbnail of it is pretty creepy, and that's why I picked it. So anyways, without further ado, let's get into this.
Anna, are you there?
Zeus Pictures
This is
presents.
the third time I'm calling you. Please pick up your phone. I was looking through old photo albums this morning. There's this picture of you on your first day of middle school. You were wearing those ridiculous jeans with the sequin patches you ironed on. You had the biggest smile on your face. You were the happiest little girl. I just want you to smile again, baby. I want to hear your voice and know that you're okay. Can you please just answer your...
Oh wow, I can hear this thing in the back. Like, it's doing this weird tapping thing. She's depressed or something like that. She's going through something. Stress. Oh, she's taking pills. She's taking pills. She's taking perks. She's obviously depressed. She's going through something. She went through something. Probably being alone too much in the house. This is getting mad tense, man. Uh, why would you walk towards something in your house? That is... It's just your picture. So maybe she's like paranoid. Very paranoid. She probably went through something. I already said that. Like, well, what I mean is like she doesn't like living alone. It's making her depressed. This is actually a little scary. Like my bones are getting tense. That made no sense. Anyways. Um, all right. She's smiling. Like a lot. Like a lot. She's smiling a lot. She can't control it. Something's possessing her or something like that. That's why she's smiling. Nah. She can't control it. Obviously. Rest in peace. Bye-bye. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, I don't like that one bit. Oh my god. Bro. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. What the Brody? Is that it? Oh my goodness. What? Bro, she did not deserve that. When that part when her like half of her face peeled off, bro, that got me. That got me, bro. That was crazy, man. That was good. See, this is why I like Alter, man. That was scary. That got me. Like that was pretty scary. Movie level. Almost movie level. Kind of movie level. Okay. But listen. That last part got me, right? I did not like that. It grossed me out. But I'm happy it grossed me out. Even though that sounds weird. Anyways, on to the next program. The next short horror film that we were reacting to is called Stay, and it was inspired by The Last of Us. If you guys don't know what The Last of Us is, it's a horror game with zombies. It has a great story. I liked 1 and 2. I never played them though, but I watch other people play them, you know. I don't really like playing horror games on my channel. And it was also made by Josh Tunin. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Tunin? I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. All right. Man, I saw a couple of seconds of it and I was like, I liked it, so that's why I picked it for October Thrills. Stay.
Someone told me long ago there's a calm before
I also picked it because of that song. I don't know what that song is called, but I've heard it multiple times. I know some of the lyrics.
Somehow I know when you fall in, it's gonna be my fault. Shut up. Won't start.
And then this bad boy between the eyes.
Hold up, let me turn.
Whatever.
Hey, but you were close.
Oh, shoot. That was some good VFX. Even had the
Bombs away!
little things.
Oh god, it's gonna hit the duck!
I don't know how to
Come on,
explain
we
it.
have to
Like for the
go.
virus.
Alright.
That
So the
sphere.
Ferris wheel is a must. Come on.
I have
Okay, well,
never.
what if something does happen?
Oh my gosh.
You have to promise.
That was some good VFX. Something sad about to happen. Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
The other door!
Oh. Santa Monica. Is that Ellie?
Okay, you need a marshmallow, don't you? Hey, where did the graham crackers go?
I dropped them on the ground.
What are you doing? You're asking to die. You better be careful. Idiot! You better be happy it wasn't filled with that. The virus stuff, though, those chemicals. That is some good VFX, bro. Did you see that? That was awesome. Oh, shoot. Clicker. Kill it. Oh, my goodness. Those things are hard to kill. Aim for the head. Oh, wait, no. You can't aim for the head. 'Cause those things attack your skull. Yeah. I forgot about that. Oh, no. There's a lot of them. Just run. Oh, no. Never mind. Shoot them. You better be a good shooter. Oh, you got bitten. How'd you get bitten? It's that dumb stuff in zombie movies. Like, somehow they get bitten, but we don't see them get bit. When they're near that zombie that bit them. Tell me. Explain. Hey, just pray to God that you're immune. So that was before the apocalypse, and then that's after, right? That's my guess. Yeah. Oh man, this is emotional. Oh boy. Oh, she's already turning. Look at her eyes. That must have been in there for a long time. Oh my gosh. He shot her. Hey man. I feel like they finna break in. No. This is a horrible way to end a film. Oh my gosh. This is... And that's Ellie. Oh my gosh, bro, that's so cool. And now I'm just hype again. I feel bad for that couple. That's awesome, dude. Oh man, poor fella. So they didn't break in. He turned with her. In his hand. In her hand. No, it's in his hand. Bro, that was awesome. I wonder if they're actually like in the game, like not the actors, but like if there's like an Easter egg, like where you see the couple in the game, and like maybe they made this film to like show what their life was like before the apocalypse. I don't know. I don't know if they're in the game or not, but that was amazing. This is one of the best films we've seen in October Thrills yet. I cannot wait for Volume 2, which would be the last one until next October. But yeah, that was awesome. Anyways, on to the next program. On to the next program. So the last short horror film that we are reacting to is another SFM creepypasta, and it was called A Trick-or-Treater Has Been Coming to My House Every Night. This was made by Sirkey. I think I've watched one of his other SFM videos, but yeah. And it currently has like 27,000 views. That's good. That's good, man. That's awesome. But I really have nothing else to say for this, except let's get into it. A video by Sirkey. Narration. Wait, hold up. Hold up. Narration by Mr. Creepypasta. Oh, shoot.
I want to start out by saying that I don't know what this thing is. All I know is that I don't want it around me, and I can guarantee that you wouldn't either.
Ooh. These are the professional.
Regarding a brief background, I bought my house recently. Nothing special, like a medium-sized place located in a relatively safe suburb. I have a girlfriend, Laura, but she doesn't live with me for personal reasons. At the moment, I'm here by myself. I'm painting the situation because this is the kind of place where kids would go trick-or-treating. Not some decrepit apartment building, not some house in the middle of nowhere. Right here, in suburban America. The first time that it came was 4 days ago, around 9 p.m. I was sitting in my office, I was working on the document.
PC computer.
When I heard a knock at my door, and the characteristic little kid voice saying, "Trick or treat!" I mean, not some weird demonic tone. It sounded exactly like a regular upbeat kid.
Alright.
I just brushed it off as some fundraising thing and decided not to open the door.
Seriously.
I mean, I was extremely busy after all. Out of curiosity, I peeked out of my window, watching as the kid, dressed up in some kind of Grim Reaper costume, walked down the street.
Probably like some sort of black-eyed children.
Off the bat, there were two weird things about this. First of all, there were no adults with him. I didn't get a look at his face, but there's no way that he was older than 5. Second of all, he didn't knock on any other doors.
Except yours.
I watched as he walked past every other house until disappearing at a turn. Despite the obscurity of this, it was still a pretty sad sight. But nothing that I thought about for too long. Didn't come back again until the following night.
Understandable.
This is where the detour to hell f***ing no territory begins.
Oh.
I was out with Laura. We were both drunk when we got back. It was late as hell, you know. We just decided to put on a horror movie before heading off to bed, and about halfway into the film,
TF2.
I hear a knock at the door. An upbeat "trick or treat" followed.
Nah.
Laura was quick to act. What the f***? I remember her whispering to me. I hadn't told her about the first time it happened. I didn't deem it noteworthy, after all. I looked at her without saying anything and just put a finger up to my lips. It was barely even a conscious decision. It almost felt instinctive at the time. I got up from the couch.
Are telling you right then.
Made my way over to the door. Quietly, I looked through the peephole, seeing the same thing in the Grim Reaper outfit
so he does have
from
candy.
before. It was wearing a mask, so I couldn't really see its face. I really wanted to ignore it, but at the time, I thought it was a kid. You know, not to be rude, but what if he wasn't, right or something? In any case, I reluctantly opened the door. It didn't move or say anything at first, so I asked it something along the lines of, "You okay? Do you need anything?" No response. Alrighty then. I turned around to face Laura and asked her what she was thinking. No response from her either. In fact, she looked horrified. "What's wrong?" "Don't look at it!" was her immediate response. "Close the f***ing door!"
Ooh.
She screamed. Her sudden outburst made me jump, but I did what she said. "What the hell was that?" I asked her. She shook her head, still sporting the same horrific expression. "I don't know," she said. I looked back through the peephole, but the only thing I saw was the kid walking away.
Ooh.
Back towards me.
Yeah, don't mess with that thing ever
I spent the
again.
night
Start
trying
calling
to
the
convince
cops.
her to just tell me what she'd seen, but her response was always the same. I don't know. At a point, she just screamed at me to stop. "I told you already, I don't know."
At least tell me
That's
what
all
it
that I
looked
could get
like.
out of her. She just didn't know. Whatever the hell that meant. She left immediately the next morning. It was pretty obvious to me that she wasn't coming back for a while. I did get a parting text from her, though. "If it comes back, don't open the door." Safe to say I was reasonably disturbed. Was she playing a prank on me? Seems rather
No.
elaborate, if you can ask me.
No.
Could be it. She never does anything like this. Never done it before. Besides, she seemed genuinely terrified. But it was the only explanation that I could muster up at the time, so I went with it. Whenever I would talk to her after that, she never brought it up. Thought she was just trying to pretend like she had nothing to do with it. And she had
wanted to
something
forget
bigger
that.
planned for me later on. I decided to go with that as well. Following night came. I mentally prepared myself for anything that she had intended to pull. I decided to stay in order to get some work done. It was around midnight, and I was ready to head downstairs to play some Xbox before bed, and then I heard it.
Oh no.
Trick or treat!
Oh
Now, if Laura
no.
was the one doing this, then
Stay
she would
away.
have wanted me to ignore it, but I could catch her off guard if I actually opened the door, right? Kid was probably one of her cousins or something. It's weird. It's weird that she was making him stay out so late, but I mean, hey, anything to scare me, right? I suppose. I looked through the peephole once again, seeing the Grim Reaper costume. Forced myself to laugh. "What's Laura paying you, kid?" I jokingly asked him through the door. What a mistake that was. "Trick or treat!" The statement was repeated, louder this time. Caught me off guard, but I couldn't place why, and then I thought about it. The words didn't seem to come from the kid's mouth, but from more of a general area behind him, if you get what I'm saying. I didn't react, continuing to look through, having no idea what to anticipate.
Whoa.
"Trick or treat!"
Nah.
It was deafening the third time. I was jolted backwards, but scrambling onto the couch. The hell? I thought to myself. I remained stiff for the next few moments, petrified at whatever the hell was standing on my doorstep. I waited. And I waited, but nothing happened. I was about to go back up to my room when I saw the police lights flashing outside. They rang my doorbell and started asking me questions. You seen anything disturbing lately?
Yes.
Well, I think some kids are playing a prank on
I
me,
bet
but
you it was some sort of serial
I
killer.
mean, no, not really. What was I supposed to say to him? When I asked him why he'd come, he responded,
Hey, bro, it was either a serial killer or a demonic presence. That's all I really have.
by telling me that the neighbor had called in saying that she'd seen something horrible standing at my door.
Ooh. Okay, it's definitely a demonic presence or something like that. Definitely not a serial killer, because his friend, that one girl said like close the door when she saw his face or its face. So my guess is that it's mostly something like evil, like an evil spirit or something like that, or a demon.
No descriptions beyond that. Just something horrible. The cop eventually decided that the woman was just off her rocker, but to call in if anything else happened. I thanked him and he left.
Wow.
The next day I rang my neighbor's doorbell, hoping to get some answers. I could hear somebody moving around inside, but nobody ever came. Looks like she didn't want to tell me anything either.
Nah, man, she got killed.
I relayed what
There's
happened
no
to
way
Laura.
she could get killed.
I could safely say now that this was never a prank. I was in a cab, coming home late after a night out at the bar with some work friends. As we pulled up to my house, I was prepared to drunkenly stumble out when the driver said something that froze my blood. "Who's standing at your door there?" I didn't turn to face what he was referring to. "Keep driving," I told him. He stared at me. He started to ask me what was going on, but I cut in immediately. "Just keep driving." But the guy just wouldn't f***ing go. "What do you mean, go? It's some kid. It's almost 1 a.m. What's he doing out there?"
He would not understand.
"Look, we have to call some..." He stopped mid-sentence.
Oh. Yeah, keep
My head
driving.
was
You
still
know the
facing
drill
away
now.
from whatever the hell was standing at my door, but I could hear the driver's breathing begin to tense.
Oh my
I heard him mutter out,
gosh.
before he slammed on the gas.
Yeah.
I barely had time to react. My head slammed on the seat as he took off. I looked over, witnessing his traumatized expression as he sped away. "What did you see?" I yelled at him. All he responded was with incoherent babbling. The moments I could make out, "No, I didn't see," in his speech. I was so focused on trying to get him to talk that I didn't even notice where we were going. Suddenly, I felt the impact.
Oh my gosh.
He'd driven us off the road into a local wooded area. I put my seatbelt on, so I was mostly fine. The driver was knocked unconscious, though.
Ooh.
I dialed 911. I told them what had happened. Not exactly what happened, just something that they would believe, right? That the driver had gone insane, driven us into a tree. At first, they set their suspicions on me. No surprise there, but that
makes sense.
that premise was wiped out when the driver woke up, babbling the same that he'd been babbling in the car. Nobody got any answers out of him. He remained in a petrified, incoherent state.
Oh my gosh.
They tested him for drugs, for alcohol,
No,
nothing.
he wasn't on drugs.
Eventually, he was whisked away to some psychological test.
What?
While I was getting treated for my minor head wound, a detective visited me. He told me that there was signs of a break-in at my house. Called in around 1:30 a.m.
Broke in.
Window in my basement been smashed. Front door had been left wide open.
Oh, someone broke in.
In the morning, I
I feel
went
like
back
each
and I
night
looked
the
everything
thing gets
over.
aggressive. That entity
Was indeed a mess.
or it could
My
be a killer.
Xbox and laptop were on the ground.
Not your Xbox,
Cash
bro.
that I hid in my
That's
drawer looked like it had been
disrespectful.
thrown across the living room with
Even
bills
your
scattered
money, bro?
everywhere. With all that said, nothing had actually been taken.
Oh.
And beyond the window in the basement, nothing really needed to be fixed either.
He was looking for you.
Looked as if whoever was here was in the process of stealing my shit. They dropped everything and they ran out the front door. And that was the law enforcement's conclusion anyway. Not very logical. But logic isn't something that I expect at this point. Now I have a feeling that something else happened. Something far worse.
Bro. Oh my goodness. Bro. This is... Oh, yeah, I did watch this dude, Cirky. I watched that video of his, the strangest security tip I've ever seen. Bro, he makes some good SFM animations, bro. And, like, creepypastas, and, like, he gets good narrators, and... Bro. That was scary, dude. I really wish we could have seen what his face looked like, though. That was awesome. Oh my gosh. Anyway, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for October Thrills Volume 2. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this one. I can tell you I enjoyed this. We had some really scary ones. The first volume, like, we didn't really have scary ones. None of them were scary, but they were good. More, like, some were comedic. Some, like, they were trying to be scary. They were okay with it. Now, they weren't, like some of them were scary, like, just a little bit scary, you know? Like that Michael Myers one we watched. Like, it was only one scary part that got me. It didn't scare me as much, but there was a plot twist in one of the horror films that we reacted to a couple of weeks ago. That got me. But yeah. Anyways, that's the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this with your friends, okay? Subscribe and share this with your friends. Like this video. Do those things I'm telling you to do. Because I'm trying to make it out here, you know? And, like, tell me if there's anything, like, if my videos, like, if there's anything that I need to work on in my videos, just tell me that. And I will work on that. I will fix it and all that, yada, yada, yada. But anyways, without further ado, that is the end of the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And, yeah. Peace and stay groovy.
The final program has ended. Good night.